Got those pictures out there. Happy Halloween. But outside of the, okay, camel is done. Someone knows that what's said and done. Okay, the transformation. So someone could be getting the confirmation about who's blocking, who's stalking, who's creating certain things, who's looking to slow up certain things. Because I was like, pay attention to my other YouTube, and when I paid attention to it, I was like, no views. I was like, ain't no way. But also at the same time, I was just like, well, go back to the other page. Something about somebody's name could be Alexa, Layla, Toya, Tanya, Cammy, or Kimberly, Arlene. It's just like somebody want a person to join something. This is like a person that's getting in the way of a situation because they don't want a person to enjoy. I'm okay. Archangel Michael say, don't even worry about it because this is like it's protected. Also, to the person who's doing some part of the investigation, that information is protected. July 19th, they could found out who was doing the corruption. So I'm hearing like rapids. Somebody got to work rapidly. Now, rapids can mean up to like two to three different things, depending on what it is. For somebody, it could be testing. Rapids can also be like a squadron or a team that's doing that. Also, that could be like expediting parts of information or investigations whenever it comes to like political departments, agencies, internal stations, senator, like different companies, like it's being looked into. So rapids, it could be of those three categories, or there's like three different type of things going on concurrently or conclusively, or it's coming to a conclusion here rapidly. It is coming to a conclusion rapidly. Also, I'm here to say happy Halloween. We're celebrating a little bit early. Oh, somebody could have also went to go speak to a person and they got shooed. I'm hearing shoot. Like, please get out of here with this shit. Because now there's a group putting two and two together from a situation. Somebody's going through something. Come to me, confession. Somebody could be like doing a come to me ritual. That's weird. Don't do come to me, go to them. I don't know why people do this, do that type of shit. That is impeding on free will. Weird. Okay. So in the challenge, okay, somebody feel like it's a challenge for somebody to like perceive or receive some type of information, like get a different perspective or an angle about what's going on or what has been done, what's been said. I'm getting the name Sadie, Sydney, Seth. Mercedes Marcales, Mauricio, Mauricio. Okay, the enunciation, I know mine is not perfect right now. Somebody could be salivating a lot, or somebody salivating over something. Is you hungry? Somebody's like, I'm hungry. Like, what you hungry for? What you eating? Cause shit, what you about to eat? Somebody could be like, literally, like, no funny business. Whoever this person is like, it's one of those like, do you need a napkin? Do you need a napkin or something like that, or is it like, is you hungry? Did you get some tea pull? I don't know. Like, something going on. Also, there is a somebody is so disgruntled. Somebody here could be thinning. This is like somebody catching a person in the act, like looking at a person's page, like, why do they have to come out like this? Why they're how? It's like, calm down. Or somebody could be like, I'll eat it. I don't know if to take that figuratively, literally, or if that. What y'all got going on out here in the world? This is why people stay in the house. It's concerning, but the sun is out, so this could be like, somebody could be upset too. Somebody couldn't move somebody from a decision, a thought process, or something like that. You know how like people will come towards you and like attempt to force a person to think it's something in a particular way. This could have been like, if this is men or something like that, they wanted, there could have been a group of women wanting men. Okay, so it's for somebody, if you're a woman, there's other women making sure or wanting to be sure that you're not seen, or that somebody could have called, or other men come to these women or this woman. For somebody, it's 3 women. For another person, it's up to 5 women. And these women are going to the lengths of whatever distance that they can fucking go to get people to not see you or view you. If you're another woman, for someone else, if you are a man, these are other men giving, like, feeding you some nonsense so you don't see something in a particular way, or to make you veer off somewhere else. Y'all men, y'all gotta be real careful. Shit, women do this too, but when men do it, I mean, it's just like, bro, you gotta catch up with somebody trying to tell you something, because it's the look. It ain't about what somebody said, it's the look. Because you gotta be like, if a person do more than a 3 to 10 minute pause before they respond, and be like, oh, don't talk to them, man, they ugly. If they say ugly like that, aka they like that motherfucker, they want them, and it's like, you ain't finna do shit with it, and they gonna compare their bullshit to your bullshit, and compared to their bullshit and your bullshit as a man, they're gonna be like, listen, I'll be like when it come to man, that shit be treacherous, but it be low key funny, because it's like, you if you're in the unhealed version, you won't catch it. If you in the healed version and you just on limbo, then you will low key catch it. If when it's women got this tendency to be like, what you see in that person, I don't know what's all that for, or they'll literally find every fucking thing to pick that woman apart. Okay, they will literally find every reason to want to pick the woman apart. Gay men too. Gay men do the same shit. If not just as fucking worse, they'll go down to the T. If it's like men that's into other men, low key, some dudes be gay, but they don't really be gay. They be liking these women, and the ones that be liking women, the gay dudes that be liking women, be the ones that be cross dressing. That be the craziest shit and the funniest shit in the fucking world at the same time. That's why everybody be like, Shrita, why you're so unfazed? Like, bro, like, it's certain shit in the world that you're not going to phase me about. I mean, the worst thing that anything can happen in the world is death and fucking taxes, bro. Anything else in between that type of shit is just like, it can be handled with, courtesy, grace, whatever the fucking case may be. Everybody don't think the same, and if we did, like, motherfucker, it'd just be shit. Let's go ahead and move to fucking North Korea, okay? At that fucking point. So with that type of shit, somebody Korean was watching my ass, or somebody into K-pop or Korean lifestyle. But it's just like somebody is not able to move a person. Like, you got to be grateful. But it's like somebody is not able to move a person's decision or a thought process of how someone is either perceiving a group or an individual. Like, I'm just getting where it's somebody literally just like when I say looking for any and everything to sit there and be like, no, it's not good for you. But then it's like you end up like, say if you the person dropping gems on motherfucker, it's just like they can't find shit to say about you. You sitting there telling people like, hey, this is a better way to make financial, decisions, or this is a better way to think about or have a different perspective on the situation, or hey, you're a person pointing out like, hey, you're dealing with certain shit, and it's like, hey, do you want this, sis, or what I'm saying? You're not sitting back letting shit happen. But then it's like three fucking people. If you're a woman, it's like 3 to 5 to 8 women that's doing this shit. If you're a man, it's like basically like 3 dudes. For somebody, it's up to 10 motherfuckers surrounding you, and they don't want you to make a decision because it's like the codependency, or it's just like something that is in your energy. There's also either 13 men, it's like 13 to 3 or 3 to 13. It's something that it's like, well, why would y'all be interested to do business with them, and why would you want to have a contract with this type of person? And it's like, shut the fuck up and grow up. Like, get the healing. Like, do better in your life. But literally, I don't know. It's something for somebody. But it's like, if anything, say if you are a man and you're looking to like, you know, do something, make a change, or whatever the case may be, or you're looking to want to work with a person, or you did something, okay? Whatever the fuck it is, it shit in the world is not that fucking bad. Speak the fuck up, stand the fuck up. It is what it is. We all fuck up, right? That's part of the human experience. However, when you start making choices and decisions and you know what it is that you're doing, that's a whole different ballgame. But however, it's still able to be forgiven. We gotta forgive ourselves for our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us, right? So shit, if you ain't gonna forgive yourself, shit, how you gonna forgive other people? So that means, right there and then. But it's like, if this is a man, it's like a female. The female could be a mother or mother figure, a grandmother or something like that. And it's like literally, I can't make this shit up. Like, somebody could be also like, if this is a different mother figure, they despise your independence. Someone literally despises someone's independence. Like, you gonna go get it. Like, for me, I'm not codependent on no man. Like, if anything, I have more of a phobia or a fear to ever depend on a man. But it's like nothing to have one. You know what I'm saying? Like, to have it by your side. But it's like the fear and the phobia, or maybe it's just PTSD for me to actually like really be vulnerable with a man, to trust him with my life, or just to look at that shit. That is scary, bro. I would rather take my chance trying to outrun a motherfucking cheetah than sitting there trying to like, sir, do you got me? And that shit is scary. But it's literally like, shit happens. That's no different. Or maybe somebody could be scared because Archangel Heniel is the angel of love, or vulnerability. Oh, jeez, Louise, goodness, vulnerability. Okay, and maybe these are probably people or men gaining a different perspective, but it was a challenge. And it's like being vulnerable in a different way. But also, it's like, shit, these could be married men or people in marriages that is like, hold on, if I let this broad and the vulnerability in me, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, do you really trust your wife? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something. Also, somebody is like, I don't want to fight no more. It's like, hey, shit happens in life, shit happens. But also, it's literally somebody that could be like seeing something, watching something, or somebody could, whoa, that's funny. Somebody could be learning that they low key could possibly be a sapiosexual, that they're turned on by intellect. Like, like shit, it doesn't matter. Like those, you call those people demisexuals. Demisexuals is not that you're attracted to the gender. It's about what it is that the person need to bring to you emotionally, psychologically. Um, for other people, it can be like it's either psychological or emotionally. Those are demisexual, so it's not about the gender. It's about that part of the aspect. But also it's like demigods are like basically immortals, but with those same things, it's like, damn, how can I explain it with that shit not sounding like it's a god complex? But it's just like a dominance. It's like a dominance about the individual, but also like a dominance of the other individual that allows them to be submissive. And for some people, some people get fearful. But like I said, this is vulnerability. Someone could also feel that a person would want to take advantage of another person. Come on now. When it comes, if you're attracted or you into something, it's not ever about control or what a person is capable of doing or not doing. Self happiness and self fulfillment is very important before you even like entertain anything or anyone in your world. But literally, someone is like, either you got people that are disturbed by your independence, your flow, you know what I'm saying, your hustle. For other people, it's your knowledge. Somebody could literally knowledge, we got knowledge right here, eloquence, wisdom. Yeah, someone has resentment because of someone's knowledge. I mean, for me, that's not something new, but for other people, it could be possibly new. All right. Communication. Somebody could also be bored because it's like, it's not that they bored, they just like highly pissed off. Also, is another person like, damn, what's going on? Is this this is a sinner's prayer? I mean, somebody was a predator and they knew it. They knew it. They knew it. It's like, but I want Ace of Swords. It's like, but let me redeem myself. Yabba dabba do. Now Yabba dabba do, the Flintstones. Y'all know the Flintstones. What was he wearing? That top hat. Shriners. So did somebody do something just to child? People just be out here just doing stuff. Y'all just be out here just doing stuff. Perspective. Perception of a unity protects against accidents and heals the sick. Okay, so somebody could be just going through it. Because I'm hearing the Casey and JoJo crazy, 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 just a thinking about you lately. Also, I'm hearing the other song, Half Crazy by Music Soul Child. So my mind is going half crazy because I can't leave you alone. What the fuck y'all got going on out here in the world, Henty? Y'all going through it. Y'all going through the emotions. Oh, Destiny Child's emotions. Okay. Somebody is a butt buster. A butt buster. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But choose your poison though. You gotta do, choose the side that you're on. Shit, once these are people that, oh my God, now this makes sense. These are people that are not, I wouldn't, they're not balanced, but also these are not people that were taught how to create balance within yourself and have pure, like, discipline with certain things that they do. I mean, sometimes you're not going to always be taught, but when you're willing to be open and willing to learn from someone willing to teach you, That would help. Also, whoever you are, return to sender 100-fold. Sit your punk ass down, sitting there trying to have evil eye watching somebody. Child, you got to do better. This is like somebody come here and just watch and just be like, like if you don't take your old disgruntled having ass somewhere else. But anyway, back to those who are willing to fulfill and be learned, you know, everybody's not going to be of a support system, but also not everyone is willing to be that beacon. Like, I understand that in certain times, like, I can only tolerate certain things for so long. And a lot of people be really feeling like I be caring about a lot of shit. And honestly, I just be tolerating a lot of stuff. Like, even when it comes to relationships, like if I had to be like brutally honest with myself, I'm a free spirit. I'm a free spirit. I can like if you're showing me you're choosing me, I'm gonna choose you every time. If you showing me that you're choosing me every time of every day that when you walk away from me, I can trust the fact that you're gonna do what you're doing in front of my face, behind my back, and out of my view. But also at the same time, be accustomed, like, Morgan, I'm not fit to be blowing up your phone all the damn time. Allow me to have that trust factor to know that you're capable of having the self discipline to do what it is that you need to do. That if you want me to stay there, baby, I'm quick to be like, oh, you ready to go? You don't like me? Okay, baby, I'm looking. Trust and believe me, I am that type of woman. I'm looking for every reason to go ahead and exit out of some shit. That's how much I fucking honor my peace to the core. If it ain't my kids, honey, at that point I'm tolerating you. But you know what I'm saying? Because it's like when you've been through so much in life, you learn over time exactly how much you are willing to like deal with, but also being fully accountable about situations. That's why, like, everything in the past, like, I'm not mad. The last situation, that was business. That motherfucker had a job to do. You know what I'm saying? He had to come steal some shit. He had to go talk about some shit. The ones before there, you know what I'm saying? They had to go along. And it's like, it's overstood, but that's business. You know what I'm saying? And for other people, they'll be like, well, you shouldn't, want to accept, baby, you accept people for who they are, what they are, and what it is that they choose to do. There is nothing that you could do to change what a person's going to think about you, feel about you. Allow them to have that, especially when you know that you have not gave that person a reason to distrust you, not like you, to hate you, to want to take from you, and they chose to do that. To me personally, you needed that a little bit more than what I did. That's okay. But however, I believe in karma. So with karma being their shit, the Most High will deal with you a lot better than what I could. Now, about 20 years ago, that's a whole different thing. But also, I got to overstand and understand certain things. 20 years ago to where I am now, I came a long way. Why would I fuck up where I am right now to go regress all the way back to something that was not, it did benefit me, it did save me in a lot of situations, but also it got me into some trouble at sometimes, but also I was making more messed up decisions considering the circumstances of my life. It just is what it is. I got to eat that, and that's okay. So once you learn about those things, whether it's life, orientation, finances, um, love, platonic, business, career, handling other people, cultural differences, you just live and you learn and you take on to what it is that you're going to reflect, because more often than not, no one is able to do nothing to you that you don't already allow them to do. Because also you're allowing it to be done to yourself, because it's something that you're not doing within yourself that you're already allowing others to do to you. So if you're feeling disrespected, where are you disrespecting yourself? First of all, self check. Self check. And there's a person that literally gets upset every time. Like, I don't know if it's a woman that's hiding behind male profiles on my like TikTok and stuff like that. Also on my YouTube. And I noticed that depending on what it is that I'm posting, it's just like, this person would literally sit here and it's like, This is a person like, I'm not a hater. I'm not this. If you ain't a hater, baby, y'all sit here and drop hearts. Drop some fire in here. Drop and sit here and have a conversation like you're a common sense, decent human being, that you're not here to be on some hater type of shit. You're not here to be a stalker. You're not here to, but you actually here to progress, learn something, do better in your fucking life, and actually solve some fucking problems, investigate properly, appropriately, sit there and have a fucking standard about yourself and about what it is that you're doing in your life that you can do. Shit, we live and we learn. Shit, I'm living and I'm learning at the same time. And I'm doing that shit with only the guys of the most high. I ain't got no friends. I don't care to have friends. I don't care to have a relationship. So shit, a relationship is the last thing on my fucking mind. But career, money, progress, self-love, self-respect, getting myself back into a full 100% foolproof stability, security, honey, I'm all for it. Mental health stability, psychological stability, spiritual, my soul is right. Baby, everything else in between all that extra shit, it's just gonna align itself. Cause what somebody talking about in the background ain't got nothing to do with me. That's a them thing, because those are not people that is able enough to approach you about what you're saying. I noticed that even then, when I'm sitting here dropping gems for people to go ahead and get it, shit, I might preach into the wrong crowd, but the right crowd will come in when the time is right, baby. So that's why we're gonna still keep pushing. We're gonna keep driving. You know what I'm saying? Because they over here shooking and juking and doing all the unnecessary shit. You know what I'm saying? This is why it's like I keep to myself, because shit, a real man, a man that want more, sir, stand the fuck up. You gotta say that. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. But it ain't no easy task over here. It ain't easy. I ain't going for anything. I ain't no going for none of that shit. I'm spoiled and I like what I like. I want what I want. It ain't up for debate. You hear me? Somebody can have blonde hair. Okay. What else we have here? This is our year. It's a vibe. Somebody could like somebody's vibe. I'm telling you, somebody is literally getting like dismissed, or someone is not, like, if this is a person in a church, right? Say it's a person, if this was another pastor or minister, and it's ministers or pastor amongst the group, right? And say it's about 6 men, right? Out of the 6 men, it's like 4 of them like, bro, okay, that person cuss. So what? What else? I'm literally getting someone like, okay, but what is your end point of this situation? These other two are not able to tell these other 4 men exactly what it is. But also, I'm getting like, say if these are men. Out of the 6, the 4 of them still looking at 2 of them. Out of the 2, 3 of them is picking up on. I'm getting the other one is kind of like, is it or is they not? And everybody looking at the 4th one like, you ain't caught it yet, have you? You ain't caught it yet. But the other 3 men are like, oh, they probably play the tambourine. They probably like the choir boys. Shit, I swear to God. I swear to God. Like, if these are ministers or pastors, I swear for God, like, out of 6 of them, 2 of them are still going back and forth with the other ones to like convince them otherwise. And it's like 3 of them is sitting here like, oh, these motherfuckers don't even like their wives. Oh, it's true. And then the other one is just like, is it true or is it not? Is that, and it's like, it's one of those where, you know, you look at all your homeboys like, do they get it yet? Like, I'm going to tell them. It's like, no, don't tell them yet. Don't tell them yet. But it's like, this shit is fucking funny. I wish I could be a fly on the wall with this conversation, but it's like 3 of them, like at the 4th one, like, you ain't pick up on it yet, bro. And it's just like, oh, should I say something? Should I not say something? Like, It's that's hilarious. Like you ain't caught on to it yet. Okay, like all right. Eventually you will pick up on it. But I feel like this person, I feel like the other four are gonna be meeting up for like drinks or food or something like that. Not like, alcohol or nothing like that. But I feel like it's a conversation that's gonna come about and it's like, so have you picked up on what it is that we're all, connecting the dots to? And it's like, well, I mean, I didn't want to cross the. It's like, bro, the boundaries is already crossing where you just missing the whole concept. And this is like, when the people get mad, even in church, motherfuckers get mad and they start cussing and shit. And it's just like, I think this person might refrain from saying like fuck or uh they might refrain from saying fuck or like shit. They'll say like damn it, what the hell? Bullshit or bull crap. This is bull donger. Bull donger. That's a new one. I like it. Anyways, but whatever this is just like, this is funny. But whatever this church thing situation is like, what? And then I feel like the wife, one of the these dudes, the wife could have had some type of proof and they could have like confided in somebody else's wife. And I feel like one solid person is sure, like, of the two that are still trying to plead something down, they're 100% sure off of one of them for sure. Because the wife confided either in like one of their friends or acquaintances and shit like that. And it's just like, what am I supposed to do? Like, but this is one of those people where I said in the prophecy, that's what the fuck they did. These are people that'll be quick to like laugh at another person's pain. And it's like, you got to be real careful about that. Because just as quick as you judging certain people, you will find yourself in that same situation. Over here, you find yourself gaining weight. You'll find yourself with your skin breaking out. You'll find yourself with your kids getting snatched up. You'll find yourself in the same situations. Like I used to, do my best to teach people like, hey, don't record no person like that, especially when you already dealing with particular habits and stuff like that. Or if you, especially if you find with your orientation, the last thing you got any business doing is attempting to pick at anybody. Ever. Or people got certain drug habits and stuff like that. That's the last thing you're gonna do because guess what? Just as quick as you sitting there talking about somebody, oh, look at that fruit cup over there, look at that fruit cake doing this shit. Like, and then now you the person that if you decide to go ahead and pick the side you want to be on, now your ass getting, the butt in or the people that you choosing, they gonna do you really, really bad. That's why you gotta be real careful. Or you find yourself, talking about people being on drugs or smoking too much, drinking too much, doing something of too much of something. And then you find yourself easing into that. Oh, that's why they husband cheating. That's why they man cheating. That's why they girlfriend doing this and this to them. And there they are. That's why you gotta be real careful about that. What else you got for people? All right, August 15th could be resurfacing. Also, there could have been a case. Somebody was saying that somebody told a treacherous lie, or it was like a truth was told and these kids were saying it, and then the people who's working with the woman, it's like either an older woman that was doing something like it's like blindfolding a kid or catching a kid in the dark and beating the fuck out of them, and the kid is going spoke up about it, and they could like know other people like they kids don't listen to kids. If you know people like that, get off from around them. Get on from around fucking people like that. Mm-mm. Cause other people like, kids say anything. When people start saying that, those are people that are 100% sure, and it like they kind of like trigger me a little bit. But those would be people that literally will be beating the fuck out of people or kids and shit like that, taking advantage of certain things, and y'all will end up ignoring the fucking kids and not really looking into that shit. And this will be an older ass fucking person telling a person like, "Oh no, you ain't gotta look into none of that. Mm-mm. These kids be lying." Like that's just one situation where it's just like it still like bothers me. That's why it was like when I told my son, like, son, if you stay, it's like out of my hands, man. But hey, when your hands is tied in certain situation and motherfucker is like, motherfucker, I'm at a lose lose. Either they're gonna attempt to try to get me locked up, or something gonna happen in front of these kids, and it's like I refuse. I'd rather step away than my kids having to witness some shit that they possibly won't already like with the shit they gotta already recover from, and the last thing they need to fucking have that memory of they fucking mom either getting locked up or some crazy ass shit fucking happen, and but still you still don't get to see your mom because I had to fucking wild the fuck out. So it's just like when your hands is tied, it's just like the only thing you usually left to do is just like I'd rather walk away than sitting there just like destructing, being beyond destructive and something you ain't able to come back from. So it's just like shit. To some people, it's like, oh, you wanted to neglect the responsibility. To the real ones, it's like shit. You took the high route, and that's the most difficult thing you could ever do in your life. So it's just like shit. You love your family, you love your kids, but shit, if it's a decision you gotta make, just to step away from a person for your peace of mind, your sanity, for your respect, your love, and just not go through it. I'd rather you just step away and knowing that you gave your all when you could, and then while you stepping away, you taking the time to heal yourself mentally, emotionally, financially, getting all the things that you need to get up before you just decide to say, hey, let me, give it a try or whatever. I'd rather you step away or, disappear and let it go for that time being rather than sitting there like overdoing something that, it'll defeat a whole purpose because you still have people wanting to attack or cause harm and shit like that. There's like people right now. It's people that come and watch me faithfully, and they get upset because it's like they need the negativity. Oh, we're gonna over here. We ain't gonna shit. It might be some crazy shit going, but shit, I'm gonna still give the positive, perspective of it at the same time. And these are people that are so like they're fear mongers, they're negative Nancy's and shit like that. It's like shit, sit the fuck down for once in your life and get some sort of fucking positivity. These will be people that just they desire to be negative, and instead of them accepting the fact like they are individuals that desire to be fucking negative, it's like, no, it's not like that. And it's no, it is exactly like that. It, like if you're not able to sit here and see that, hey, this is the pros, this is the cons. But even with the pros and the cons, this is how you stay neutral or keep yourself balanced in that whole shit. These will be motherfuckers not willing to learn none of that at all. Like, I ain't trying to hear none of that because you just want to continue to be toxic. Just say that. Just say that. And those will be people that be like, I'm not toxic. Yes, the fuck you are. Anyone that's not able to really like watch my live, like shit, the delivery is rough. You'll be okay. I'm very rough around the edges. However, I mean fucking well, but also at the same time, like be willing to take on what it is. Hey, you got to get that ass tapped, but also at the same time, when I finish tapping your ass, let me sit there and talk to you and make sure you understand and understand why this is coming along with it. Would you rather have been the kid back in the day? They give you a conversation about why you getting that consequence, why you getting your ass whooped. Then after they get done whooping your ass, and it's like, all right, let me go ahead and allow you to deal with the emotion, calm down, and get yourself over with. And then they come back to you with some even more positive reinforcement, give you a hug and love on you. And it's like, I didn't really want to, but I had to give you a consequence to let you know that, hey, this is how it will feel on a physical plane. But even when you have to deal with that in the home, when you go out there in the outside world, the world ain't going to treat you so nice. But I'm going to allow you to know what it is that this is what it is. This is what you did. This is how many taps you're gonna get. This is what it's gonna feel like. You're gonna be mad, you're gonna be angry. I'm gonna give you that time to process. After you process and then you reflect on what it is, I'm gonna come back in, and when you're ready to go ahead and talk, we can go ahead and have that conversation. I'm gonna love on you, and after I finish loving on you, I'm just gonna want to keep showing you something better to do to keep the environment positive. These are motherfuckers that are not able to handle no shit like that. These are literally people that they just know negativity. They just want to be like that. It's just like those are people that are stuck in those ways. And it's like, it's not much that you're able to do, but also at the same time, it's just like, how dare you be so positive? Like, this will be a person that want to run up on you and fight you because you have some positive words to say. Like, no funny fucking business. Like, some people, if you really knew like people's intent towards you, it will really be that people want to take advantage of you or use you or get you to go along with certain shit. Because guess what? If you was a person to give them the conscious mind, or give them advice to do something a little bit better, or being like, hey, that's not good for you because the based on how I watched you handle certain situation, there will be people that literally will drag you through the fucking mud or drag you right along with their chaos and bullshit, just because they do not want to see you to have that positive reinforcement. They don't want you to see the positive outlook of certain thing, or it's just your light irritates their demon that they figuring out how they can keep you in the glum space to go down with them. You got to be careful of that shit. Ace of Swords. You got to be real careful of that shit. I don't care if it's your mom, like shit. You can still love them, but hey, I just need a bit of time and separation from y'all. I love y'all. I really do. But it's like, I need me more than I need this right now. And what I need is that you showed me everything that you could. That if push come to shove and you gotta be in your toxic shit, hey, your relatives taught you that shit. Stand in that, honor that. But also, have you ever been in the environment where people taught you how to do it better? How there can be something way much more positive. There's someone fucking watching me. You are a nuisance and an annoying to my fucking existence or people's pestilence. You're like a ingrown hair or an itch of somebody's asshole after having a fucking Brazilian wax. Do better with yourself. If you don't know how to sit here and watch like you got some goddamn common sense to want to do better in your life and be a better fucking individual versus always having to come somewhere and be with fucking toxicity, to not sit there and to know how to fucking do better, find you something better to do with your miserable ass. You are an annoying fucking piece of shit of earth where your mom should have took it up their ass and fucking swallowed, bro. There's not that much fucking misery in the world. There's not. I should be one of the most gloomiest, most disgruntled, most angriest person in the world right now. I should be. It's just not in me. The sun is fucking shining. It looks like shit. Let me open up this motherfucker. Let me see the breeze. It looks like it's breezing really, really nicely outside. Yet here I am, still taking time out of my day where I could be reading a book. I could be watching something productive. I could be doing something way better with my time. But yet, clearly, here I am. Here I am in the flesh. Hair done, face did, nails did. I'm fancy, huh? I'm fancy. Call it what it is. But if I don't tickle your fancy, don't sit there and get yourself in this bind to sit here and start doing certain things because what? Because what? You're upset. Okay, what exactly is making you upset? Can we pinpoint that? Hey, shit, I'm okay with you sending me an angry ass fucking email. Doesn't mean I'm going to read it. Probably not. But still, you got that shit off your chest. I'd rather you know that you wrote the fucking email, you sent that motherfucker, and you got that shit off your chest. I am proud of you. Kudos. You made the first step in your fucking life to get that shit off your chest. Transformation is a motherfucker. Shit, I'm not the greatest fucking message deliverer, but shit, most of the time, Sharita, why are you always quiet? Because if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say shit at all, for one. Two, I might not have the perfect words to articulate to you about what it is that I need to say, so I'd rather be quiet and sit there, process, and take in what it is that I need to say to you in the most proficient or professional way, depending on the environment or the situation that I'm having to deal with you in, and then work from there. Everybody's not fucking perfect, bro. But I'll be damned that you're gonna come here on my page and try to manipulate energy and feel like you're gonna get away with this shit. That's a hardcore no. That's a hard no. Okay? That's way harder than these other dudes that's coming over here salivating with their mouth ready to hit the goddamn floor. And it's just like, can I just sit here and do this? Go eat your Lunar Boon, okay? Okay, go eat you a cookie or something like that. Like, I want your cookie. Don't be disgusting. You are, Shrita, if you say that, mind your business. But I'm just saying, at the same time, hook, line, and sinker. Do better with yourself. What else do we have for the beautiful people? High priestess. Somebody's like, I hate the fact that you're reading me. And somebody feels very naked and vulnerable when they watch me. I'm getting two spectrums. You got the miserable motherfucker, and then you got the motherfuckers just sitting here like, how dare you know what it is that I'm thinking and what I'm saying, and I'm over these miles away and this many states away and da-da-da-da. Okay, shit happens. Okay? Call me Professor X. Okay? Or call me Phoenix. Whichever one you choose. Or you're the miserable, disgruntled fucking person like that's sitting there like, I don't want to sit there and listen to better things. Well, go watch the fucking news. Snooze, you lose. There's also an earth sign and a fire sign female. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, since y'all guys are accustomed to astrology and I don't care for the shit, but the ones y'all are still in that level. So let me get three-dimensional with you all. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine. Okay, somebody could be between the age of 51 and 55. And they could be hoping that a person don't find out what they did. This person also could be one that watches the live and it's like, shh, keep quiet. I don't want them to know. Like, okay, your energy is there. So who cares? Making my way downtown, walking fast. And I'm homebound. Somebody's name could be Vanessa. It's like, and I need you. And I want you. Look, I can't make this shit up. This is like literally someone like, and now I wonder. These people could have told someone a lie. It's like, well, we're wizards and witches, and it's just like, maybe you just set your life back a lot of times. Just be willing to learn. Like you, like shit. I'm so fucking humble in life, like a kid, a little 6-year-old kid, be like, hey, you want me to teach you something? Shit, go for it, kid. What are you teaching me? Oh, I didn't know I could. Show me how you do that shit. I would literally have a kid do about 16 times. Like, okay, Miss Rita, you see. Okay, listen here. I didn't learn it. You the one learning it fast. Shit, I don't care if a person 100 years old, 6 years old, a fucking newborn baby. Be willing to learn from anyone. Shit, I don't give a fucking shit. Sometimes you gotta sit there and listen to a little 5-year-old Japanese kid to teach you motherfucking Japanese. How do you say, Chinese? How you sit there and say hello? Ni hao, ni hao. Am I saying it right? And that little kid be like, yeah, you saying it right. Ain't no different than you got to sit there when some of these Spanish people was coming once upon a time and they said to depend on the kid to tell them what it was said from the doctors and shit. It ain't no motherfucking different. It ain't no damn different. Y'all better be like this grateful shit. Color and that, all that shit don't fucking matter. Shit, as long as you learning, you learns you something. If this is a federal type of situation, it's just like, listen, Linda, listen, woman, look, Can we heal this situation? We was against you for a little bit, and we did some bullshit. You know, we took some things. Okay, apparently, did you accomplish or conquer what the fuck you needed with what you took? That'll be my first question with a motherfucker. Did you accomplish and conquer what the fuck it is that you needed with what you took? And if the answer is no to me, what was the sole purpose of you doing that shit in the fucking first place? You defeated the whole fucking purpose of you doing what it is. Did you get fucked over? Oh, it's okay. Put in pop. Sharita, don't you say that. Don't you say that. Don't you say that. It's difficult. It's difficult to not say it. Oh, pudding pops. You like pudding? You like Jello? Oh, Bill Cosby, your ass. Stop, Sharita. Stop. So, with this, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it, okay? I couldn't help it. It's like, this was a motherfucker saying, well, we Bill Cosby'd you. No shit, I've been there. That would have been like, maybe like the 5th or the 6th incident that happened to me before. All because of my naivety. And it's just like, Sharita, that's what you get for being such a sweet little heart. Bless your heart. There's also someone that could be watching that they could be so fucking disgruntled. Like, why is it that you're not angry? And why don't you just retaliate? Like, somebody really wants a person to retaliate versus just like being like peaceful with the situation. That is like fucking with someone's soul. Someone keep going. Keep being as positive as possible. Like, it's literally like fucking with someone's soul right now. They want you to be like in judgment or something like that. And it's not working out like that. Archangel Uriel or Samuel. It's just like, it's literally not working like that. Also, someone could be like very like off-putting because it's like, shit, when you mess with the dead, you got to know how to handle that shit. Because once you conjure up certain things and you don't know how to put it back, you're actually going to screw yourself. And it can get real, like, physically scary because sometimes it will literally take over a body where an exorcism is going to be needed, or it's levels to it. It just depends on, like, what you did. Ceremony, rituals, incantations and things like that. It just really just depends on what you did and how you did it. That's why you should not ever do that unless you know like your life is seriously like on the line. Like for me, shit, my life is on the line all the fucking time. Shit. Until I die. But even then, you know what I'm saying? You just got to know how this shit operates. And these are a lot of people that conjured up something and they didn't know exactly what they were doing. And they did it with people that didn't have the knowledge. That's crazy. Something is coming to an end, or a cycle is being broken, or a ritual that somebody could have did like a year ago, 2 years ago. Because whatever it is, if there's a group of people that's still going, they're about to get like, depending on how long it is, for somebody, they can times that by 3. Another person times it by 7, and another group will have to times it by 10. About whatever it is that they did, it's going to like affect them. So it's like, I mean, they should know how that goes. If they're not willing to look into that, but you gotta be careful. That's why I don't play in that. That's why, I mean, I know if I did, motherfucker, I'll be a beast. Like unstoppable. To infinity and beyond, bitch. I'm to the moon. You get that shit. Fuck being to the moon. I went to Pluto, even though they said Pluto wasn't even a planet no more. Do you hear me? But however, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'd rather to see the light of the stuff. I'm here for the human experience, and for that, I shall be here for that, you know? The light of understanding acquires knowledge and cures illness. Somebody is literally going like, mm, what does this show me before I say that? I don't like to, when I know. But when you just want to be sure, I'll check myself. Yeah, this is definitely, if you're a man, you gotta, certain people surrounding you, whether it's love interest, platonic, or family. Praying on the downfall. Something about nesting. Somebody is like heavy, heavy, heavy in somebody's business. Somebody better stay out of somebody's business, because shit, somebody you about to be close to an aneurysm, you better chill out. If someone keep going in the route that they gonna end up finding themselves getting these people could this person that could end up finding themselves getting Baker Act, they could be in their 50s. Because they keep attacking some people that could be in their 30s. Somebody could be as young as 28. So somebody could be between the age of 28 and 39 years old. And these people in their 50s is literally attacking. For someone, they could feel like they being judged. You won't feel judged unless are you out here judging somebody? These are people that feel judged, but it's like shit, can't nobody judge you if they ain't in your face or in your day to day. You must be doing some shit you ain't got no business, or you harshly judging somebody and now you feel judged because you come in somewhere and some knowledge and some information is getting dropped. And it's like, how dare you? I mean, well, how dare you sit there? Don't That's why it's important. Don't ever judge unless you want to be judged. That's why people be projecting onto other people like, oh, you're judging me. Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck if you judging me or not. What the fuck did you do? What you eat make me shit? No. Okay, so why the fuck would I give a shit? You know what you are doing. If you know that you're doing the right thing, shit, what they talking about don't really mean nothing. You gotta prove that shit. And even then, these are people willing to go out their way to go attempt to prove something, but them not being able to prove it, they will literally go and twist up somebody's words. You could be saying the most positive thing and they gonna go look to twist it up. But this is also given where like these are people where at a point, if you are dealing with them, what's that football player's name where he was just like, the newscaster came to him and talking, he was just like, basically it had to go to that. He was like, because anything he's saying, they wanted to just like mix up or like portray as if he's saying something that he's not. So it's like they'll just, want to look to twist up your word. See, they're saying this about you and that they don't care about you. But shit, when you know certain people, you know their character, and you know those type of people ain't ever gave you a reason to think that. or ever judge you, shit, they just probably super fucking direct. Then other than that, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, shit, for me, shit, people can say what the fuck they want. I'm just direct. I'm sorry, not sorry. It just is what it is. You'll be all right. Come in peace. I came in peace. I come in love. But if you sitting there getting, offended by certain shit that I say, then apparently don't be a person to be out here trying to be harsh judging or saying all of this shit, because shit, I'm all for any type of constructive criticism. You call it judgment, I call it constructive criticism. And if it's something that you're criticizing, is it something that I can possibly do better at? Is there something that I can actually listen to? Is it resourceful? Is it useful? Will it actually get me to progress in something in some part of my life? And if the answer is no to that shit, that's just a disgruntled ass fucking person, and that's judgment. But also, these will be people quick to go try to talk about what's in your eye, and they got all the dirt, shit, glass, and everything in their damn eyes. Like, have you took out the shit in your own eyes to sit there and be like, you got glasses? Like, bro, have you paid attention to what the hell you got going on before you coming over here to go say something about another person? Like, go sit down somewhere. Somebody literally need to go sit down somewhere. Like, ain't nobody attacking nobody. These people feel attacked. Like, shit, you're attacking yourself every day that you do not take full accountability about what it is that you say you doing. Shit, if your day-to-day wakes up and you're gossiping on the phone and you're on the phone more than 2 to fucking 3 hours, talking on the fucking phone, not talking about shit, or talking about another person, you ain't shit. You deserve to feel like you being judged. Of course you're going to feel like you're being judged, because you're not doing shit productive. And then it's not going to get you going to the next level, no nothing like that. So don't get mad at a person that's going to call that shit out. Closer. Closer. Turn the lights off in this place. That's my song. I'm going to have to, once I get off of here, I'm going to go listen to it here shortly. We got a couple minutes. Perception. Yeah. This is like people now, look, are people getting compared to another? Someone is in shock because it's like, damn it, I don't want to. Perception twice. Perception of unity, perception and revelation. Something that was hidden. Somebody could be born in April, August, June, or May. September as well. And they know that they lied about something. Welcome. Oh, they got my little buddy Raccoon. So that made me think of Jack Jack. The Incredibles. Somebody could be planning to be one of the Incredibles from the movie The Incredibles. Somebody also planning to try to dress up like James Bond 007. That's cool. It's Halloween. Dress up. I was about to say fess up, but somebody's not able to do that. Whoa. New beginnings. Or a fresh start. I'm hearing that song by Beyonce. Let's start over. Let's start over. It's the swords. Archangel Michael. So it could be like somebody could be a Scorpio or Virgo or something for those astrologer people. Or like somebody wants to start over with a person. Like, let's start over. Like, let's get a redo. Like, I can do better. I'm going to do better. I'm getting help. I'm doing this. Could be a female though, or transgender or something like that. Yeah. Like, listen, like, hey, whatever works for you. It makes that person happy. But somebody will get a chance to have a new beginning, because I'm also picking up the Usher song. These are my confessions. I'm having a baby by a woman I barely even know. Somebody had that shit happen. Shit happens in life. Fuck. You know, shit happens. It's embarrassing as fuck, but hey, shit happens. Once you honor it, you accept it, and you move fucking forward, that's all that fucking matters. We got investigation. Fruition provides intelligence, gives the grace of God. Shit, by the grace of God, anyone is able to move forward. By the grace of God. By the grace of God. Hallelujah. Can you forgive me? Accountability. Oh shit. Somebody, you got a trail, a track of people. Somebody, you got a roster. A roster. Or you about to have one. I know that message is not for me. My phone dry to the motherfucker. I wish I had a little bit of entertainment, but then at the same time, I don't. I don't want to be bothered. But shit, the entertainment is enough. Like, let's see. Closer. Closer. I'm going to get off. Because this seems like it was like directed towards people. And I don't like the fact that we were addressing like stupidity. To me, that's like addressing stupidity. Like low key. We're gonna end the message there. Like literally, we're addressing stupidity. It was unnecessary. Fake church goers. Some people that were saying that they know some people and they don't. You got people wanting to say someone's blind or oblivious, and you're out here healing. Like, continue to heal. Everyone got to propagate some stupid shit. Some of you, be careful out here over this month. Somebody, you can be very fertile. Careful out here, all right? Shit happens. Life goes on, Redeem yourself if you're able to see, the good and bad. Just create the balance within yourself to know what it is. Okay? Don't ever take anything personal. Forgive yourself your trespasses as you forgive those who trespass. But also, don't be led into, temptations of what the world is looking to tempt you in that is not good for you or healthy for you or safe for you. Don't give in to those things where, I've had people say they didn't trust me, they didn't like me, they didn't support me, they didn't care about me. And I believe it. And it's just like, it's okay, It's going to be people that feel that way, and it's nothing that you're doing. You could be doing all the great things and all the right things. You could be the most positive person. They're just not prepared for your positivity or in the direction that you're going. And that's completely okay. Just long as you stay on the path to like move forward in your life and know, where you're going. So we'll leave it at that because there's literally some negative Nancy's here. I got some people here that could be, speaking positive, and it's like, I didn't ever, perspective and perception is everything. Perception and perspective is everything about how you need to see a situation. Don't ever feel like you got to be judged. Don't ever feel like you got to be, lowering your quality or standard about what it is for you. It doesn't mean that you're being disobedient or you're dishonoring your mother or your father or your elders or, your church, whatever it is that you're into. You're not disregarding anything. You just know when to take that moment of mental health, get that clarity, self-reflect. Everything and everyone is not fucking perfect, bro. Like shit, that's like someone like, oh, I'm a minister or a pastor and I'm attracted to you. Cool. But bro, are you okay? I'm a cusser. No, okay, then that just means we're just going to be compatible, cool people just to talk to. And we're going to leave it at that. Like, oh, I'm going to do some work on you to make you change. Bro, don't even fucking do that shit. That moment, I got to walk away from you. Now, before, where I would be on the toxic shit, now it's just like, just walk away. Peace. Peace. Be still. Like, I was a lover girl once upon a time. Now, I don't simp no more. Those my old ways. But that's why I love the Mars. Love you today, leave tomorrow. It don't matter to me. As long as you love yourself, you can love everyone else. I got enough love for me and you and everybody for eternity. Just do right, baby. Just do right. Y'all be blessed, you little Indrits.